I am hopeful, actually. It's like in the future that we will see a change.
Women are power of the society. Women, maternal and girls, nutrition is not simply a matter of poverty. It is also born from inequity and inequality.
Women's nutrition is, put simply, one of the most impactful areas of global health. And yet, as a global community, we have consistently underinvested in it, and that needs to change. The impact of women's nutrition is enormous, both in terms of its toll on women's lives and its potential to radically accelerate progress across the global goal. But we can't lose sight of how urgent this agenda is. Poor maternal nutrition is a major driver of maternal and infant mortality. It's an underlying cause of 1 in 5 maternal deaths and accounts for 7% of the global disease burden. Higher risk pregnancies, babies born too soon or too small, increased risk of death and disability in infants and young children. The cost is too high, and the pace of our action is too slow.
Maternal nutrition is the foundation for maternal and child health. During pregnancy and early childhood, the foundation of proper growth and well-being of a child depends on good maternal care and nutrition. Women in Pakistan are disenfranchised by various factors, and each of these factors creates a vicious cycle which negatively impacts women's health and in turn their children and their chance at a healthier life. Socioeconomic barriers limit women's access to nutritional food. In most marginalized populations, women forego their own nutrition and prioritize their family members' nutrition over theirs due to the lack of resources. This contributes to a cycle of nutritional deficiency.
Most countries are off track for the 50% reduction by 2025 target. 30% women of the reproductive age, 37% of the pregnant women, and 40% of the children 6 to 59 months of age are suffering anemia. It's huge magnitude. But because women and the caregiver and provider of the household and children is a core of the future of the development, we need to recognize that anemia is an issue of women, but also the issue of the whole member of the community.
To power women forward, we need to invest in their nutrition. This supports not just women's well-being and their ability to participate fully in society, but also the nutrition, growth, and development of their children. Girls' nutrition, health, and equity is critical to communities and nations in meeting their future potential. This is an ambitious agenda, and we cannot achieve it alone. Breaking the cycle of malnutrition requires commitment and action from us all.
Thus, we are at the right moment in time to double down efforts and funding for women's nutrition, and I urge the global community to grab this opportunity. Interventions in pregnancy are some of the most cost-effective interventions that need to be scaled. Addressing anemia in women is urgent and important, and we should not delay any efforts on this.
There is an increasing need for better nutrition-related data, and this must include gender and age disaggregation. We want every dollar to reduce malnutrition and to increase equity, making a difference for the most vulnerable.
These new bold commitments really need to lead to actions and to also come with new ways of working together, because the lack of progress we have seen demands us to regroup, rethink, and activate a new agenda on women's nutrition. And at the Micronutrient Forum, we are committed to bring groups together and contribute to a world where micronutrient security is available for all women. And we do this by convening and by building consensus and driving collective action.
If girls had access to better nutrition, they can manage to break this vicious cycle so they can finally be healthy and make a positive contribution to their society.